Welcome back to yet another one of my IGTV videos. This is your girl, Tyler Nicole Taylor, TNT if you love me. Just in case you did not know, if you just happened to stumble upon me, that's who I am. Yeah, so I got my iPad out today for a reason. And the reason is I'm going to tell you guys a little story. Alright, so I have a YouTube channel, and on that channel I discuss all types of relationship, situations, tips, and topics, and all that. That's something that I'm passionate about, so that's what I talk about on my YouTube channel. Well, one of my subscribers suggested that I do a video where I do a story time about a Tinder date. So I decided, you know what? I need some content for IGTV, so I'm gonna just drop it here. So here we are, we're doing it here. And this story time, this took place like 2 years ago. So it was a lot of things that I didn't remember at the time when the subscriber asked me to discuss it. Like, I knew I wasn't gonna remember all the points I wanted to hit by the time I actually recorded this video. And I even wrote these things down like 8 months ago. So yeah, I know for a fact that if I wouldn't have wrote that down, child, I wouldn't have had nothing to talk about right now, okay? So yeah, that's what we doing with this, okay? So I'm gonna be here with it. So yeah, let's get this party started. Just to give you a idea of who I am, like, when I moved back to the DC, Maryland area, I was in a relationship, and about 2 weeks to 3 weeks later, ended up not being in a relationship, which sucked because the person was part of the reason why I moved back in the first place, but whatever, that's neither here nor there. That's a story for another time. So it took me a while to kind of get, work through that relationship and work through the ending of that relationship and the death of that friendship. And eventually I decided, all right, girl, you need to get back out there. Obviously, it went from, I didn't really get back out there until, the summertime. That's when I started trying to force myself to get back out there. Because I broke up in the wintertime. Like, it was February. It was right after, not Thanksgiving, Lord. It was right after Valentine's Day, okay? Yeah. Nice. So yeah, fast forward to summertime, getting back out there, trying to get used to going out on dates again. That's what I thought, Tinder would be a good use for. I wasn't on Tinder trying to find the love of my life. While I wasn't totally opposed to it if it happened, that just was not necessarily my goal. My goal was just to start getting comfortable with interacting with people again, basically. And, hopefully, maybe, if I get a boyfriend out of it, cool. Or if I get a friend out of it, that's even better, right? So that's what I was really on Tinder for, was just dating. Which a lot of people are on Tinder for, is just dating and just having a good time. Not necessarily most people aren't looking for a long-term relationship because they just don't really have any hopes with getting a long-term relationship off of online dating. So, bam, that's what I was on Tinder for. So that was, boom, the background why your girl was on Tinder. And I think I even tried POFs again at the time because I had did it in Atlanta before, and it was really like, those experiences are worse than Tinder. I'm just gonna say that. Bam, swipe, swiping left like crazy. Okay, left, to the left with all these asses, right? I'm like, ugh, and that made me think, girl, you are not ready, because, like, seriously, you're so quick to swipe left that I was swiping left on fine joints by accident, and you can't get them back after you swipe left. Like, you gotta just keep cycling through and hoping that they'll come back around, like, okay? And eventually, I start trying to slow myself down and, like, actually look at the profiles and look at the pictures and look at what they say and all that, right? And I see somebody appear on my screen, and this dude, I am not going to lie, in his pictures, y'all, he reminded me of the game. And I'm gonna let you know, I'm not one of those girls that liked the game, you know, after it became cool to like the game. When the game first came out and everybody thought he was ugly, I thought that man was beautiful, okay? Like, to me, the game was fine. I love a man with a manly ass face. First of all, I like a manly face. I just love that shit. Like, yes, okay? I like a mean, manly ass looking face. Like, if you look at him wrong, he gonna scare the shit out of you just by the way he looks at you, okay? That's the type of dude I like. So that's what the game gave me. And then he had all them face tattoos and stuff. And then when I saw that he had light eyes, shorty, please. Oh, yes, gag. I love it. Give it to me. That's how I felt about the game from day one. I used to love him from day one, okay? Thought he was fine. And his body always been banging, boo. What you mean? So yeah, he gave me the game vibes. So I was like, ooh, okay. Let me read this little profile. So I'm reading his profile. His profile actually sounded real decent. So I was like, all right. He actually sounded like he got a little bit of a head on his shoulders. Like he ain't not a complete moron, even though he got tattoos all over his face. It's great. It's great that you don't have to judge a book by its cover. Like, I'm kind of digging what I'm reading. I hit the swipe right or whatever. Come to find out, he had already swiped right on your girl. So boom. He messages me and we, you know, talk back and forth. That further confirmed that, all right, he's not a dummy. Like, all right, this is looking kind of all right. Like, this might be somebody I can have fun with around town. Like, okay, let's do this. So we set up the date, right?